What's up? What's up? My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. That's the jam right there, boy. That's soulful music. Um, Man, Luka giving Kyrie and Kevin Durant some problems. The Nets, man, the Nets been having a little problem since they've been just playing with Kyrie and Kevin Durant, man. They've been struggling against a lot of teams. You know, they don't look so dominant against a lot of teams. And this is coming late in the season when the playoffs are coming. You know, it's 63-65. The Brooklyn Nets only up by 2, you know, and they're getting all they can handle from just Luka. And Luka's not even is not even paying with Porzingis. Porzingis is always out as usual. No Porzingis. But yet Luka's giving them all the problems. He hit that step back 3 in Kevin Durant face. Man, what's up with the Brooklyn Nets? Man, Luka need a true running mate. They need to trade Porzingis. Get rid of Porzingis, man. The dude never played basketball. He's constantly hurt. What's the point of having him on your roster? He ain't going to show up to play. I keep saying availability is your best asset. You got to be able to play on the court to do your thing, man. Kyrie Irving brings the ball up. I think that was Blake Griffin or Joe Harris that took that 3 and missed. Kyrie Irving would have got the assist. Kyrie with the rebound. 65-63. We also going to do the Lakers game, you know? What's up? What's up? How come I don't see your comments in the... Oh, there you go. All right. There you go. I had it separately on this other thing and it didn't show up for a minute. It was like blinking off and on. But I see it now. You know. He said salute Harden Slurper. What's up? Objective LeBron fan and Big Z, otherwise known as Zach. Yo, Zach, I ain't feeling that Floyd Mayweather fight, man. I'm telling you, I may not watch that, but I'd be down with the Canelo fight. You know, Floyd doing his old antics, pretending to be really pissed off. It's all for show, man. It's just to get ratings, to get people going. You know, that's going to be more entertaining than the fight. But what's up with the Nets, man? You know, after getting served by the Milwaukee Bucks 2 times, now Kevin Durant having all he can handle against Luka. You know, for a top 5 player, man, just to be the second time you getting outplayed by somebody, you know? Yeah, I remember that, you know? Man, Floyd's a funny dude, man. He really is a funny guy. Man, the guy just needs to get back. You're going to fight. You're going to do all these little novelty fights. Just go and fight a real boxer, man. Stop playing around, dog. You want to come back or what? Man, Kyrie Irving looks sick, boy. Oh, okay. I mean, if you ain't got nothing to do, you could go. Bring your pillow or coffee. If you want to stay up for the fight, you may have to drink a lot of coffee. Get some Starbucks because you're going to be falling asleep, you know? Now, if you just want to take a good nap, you want to pay your ticket money to take a good nap, bring your little pillow with you. You know, Floyd is going to take you to sleep. Or if he don't take you to sleep, you're going to find yourself texting on your phone. You may be on social media on your phone more than watching the fight. Now, the fight's going to be Floyd's running around. You're just going to be like this. Is the fight over yet? That's how it's going to be. You're going to, it's only so much rounds you can take of this. You know, it's like watching Forrest Gump, the Black Forrest Gump box. I seen some. I see some fights when this dude literally ran around the ring in a full circle, okay? Like he was skipping like this, you know, like that, skipping. And he skipped through the whole ring, and the crowd was booing him as he was skipping and running through the whole match. Yeah, I call that top-notch boxing, seeing that guy run all over. He playing chicken, sprint runner. That can't be top quality entertainment, but hey, he better knock that dude out. No, I don't want to see him play no chicken. Don't play chicken, man. You know, I know that's his style, hit and not get hit, but dog, that shit is boring as hell. Watching this guy run around the ring all the time, it gets boring. You know, sometimes if he know the guy is slow and it's a fight that he picked, he'll stand there in pocket and do some defensive moves. You know, but for the most part, it's just boring. Maybe if they do it. I mean, Canelo's in his prime, so Canelo's a different animal right now, man. But Floyd ain't gonna face Canelo, man. You better stop hoping for that. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, man, it's all that is out today, man. Them dudes doing that crazy shit, man. But what's up with the Brooklyn Nets, man? If the Brooklyn Nets don't win the championship this season, they ain't got no excuse. No excuse. You guys stacked the deck. The least you could do is try to win the championship. How you gonna have all that talent and not win the championship? You already lost respect by playing on this Brooklyn Big Three. The least you could do is go out and win the championship. KD looked like a shell of himself. Who facts will be in probably around 7. I'll be back on live for the Laker game. I will be back on live for the Laker game, just letting y'all know. So it's a little double header. I'm just going to do the third quarter and fourth quarter, second half of this Nets game. Hey, you may be right, Blue. You may be right. They may not win. You know, the way they got served by the Bucks. You know, Giannis served Durant twice. Now Luka is serving Durant. But they are winning the game now, though. So they should be blowing this game out, though. Oh, wow, man. Zach, you really serious about not watching the NBA? They went too woke for you? They went too political? You know, Kyrie Irving trying to be like the next, you know, speaker for all minorities? Man, Kyrie Irving don't speak for me. Just go and play basketball, dog. You don't speak for me. I don't listen to that capper, to that jigaboo. That dude's a jigaboo, man. He's a meaning of a jigaboo. I don't listen to clowns like that. Ooh, unusual team. Okay, Blue. You can't say a usual team without giving me some names. Give me some teams. Are you second guessing on the Lakers? I thought you said you had the Lakers winning. Did something change your mind, Blue? Yeah, he always gives the Nuggets problems. Yo, bro, he been fake woke. You know, this dude is fake political leader. Man, go sit down with that nonsense, brother. Yo, Blue, wait till they get the NBA dig into his pockets more. They're gonna find him more because he don't want to talk to the media. Do that in playoffs. Do that when the playoffs come, and see how the NBA will like that. He gonna get hurt for millions of dollars. Then he gonna start speaking. Then I bet you, if you take away somebody's money, that's how you really hurt them. But if you give them a slap on the wrist and they make millions of dollars, it's not gonna hurt. You know. He should. We got to see, man. AD playing against Kawhi and Paul George, right? NBA not the same without James Harden. Man, that's a bold statement. That really is a bold statement. Nah, it's not. I don't like the guy off the court. I think Kyrie Irving's a great basketball player. I don't think he's a superstar, but I think he's an all-star. I can't give him the superstar label, but I think we lose that word too loosely. You got all these fake all-stars in the NBA, like Andre Drummond. You know, we keep hyping all these guys up and saying that they're going to be all-stars, they're this and that. Everybody not a true all-star in today's game. You know, some of them are really just glorified role players. But I don't like Kyrie Irving off the court. His basketball ability is still good. He's still a good basketball player, you know, but I can't tell. You got to show up on the court, man. No, you want us to play victim. I'm not going to feel sorry for a guy that makes $33 million a year. Man, go sit down with that. There's some people that collecting unemployment, all right? I mean, like, come on, man. You got some people really struggling out here collecting unemployment, lost their job. Okay, they ain't got time to be listening to some fake guy pretending to be some type of political leader. Man, go sit down, Kyrie. Go and play basketball, dog. Go and play basketball, man. Leave that political shit alone. It's just not you. Nobody want to hear your the earth is flat nonsense and political Illuminati and all that nonsense. Man, go sit down with that shit, man. Go sit down with that. That shit is trash. No, yeah, but I think they are, man. I always get Kyrie woke fans coming at me, but it's all right, you know. Because if it wasn't for basketball, none of us would be talking about Kyrie Irving. All right, though you're a basketball player, you don't know nothing about politics, you know. I don't mind LeBron a little bit because LeBron actually does stuff. 74 to 72. You know, when it comes to off the court, I will back LeBron up more than Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving's more fake than that. You know, at least LeBron actually does do some things. He was doing stuff for communities before this whole COVID-19 stuff. All right, so he got a track record. You know. Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. Man, you getting tired of LeBron? I mean, hey, some people not, you know, but a lot of people claim to be LeBron fans but don't watch him. I don't get that. I get a lot of people that, did you watch the LeBron game? Nope. You do know the guy he's in his 18th season. He ain't gonna be playing for too long. So if you want to watch him play, you better get it in now while you have a chance. Yes, make the welterweight division great. It's already great because Floyd not in it. You got Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence Jr., you know, Manny Pacquiao. These guys are all fighting each other. They all going at each other. It's already great. So the boxing is already great. Boxing gives you great quality matches, except when Floyd is boxing. Watch this Canelo and Billy Sanders fight be tight. You saw with the other fight, the heavyweight fight with Reyes and Areola. That was a brawl. That was a bar brawl. You know, them dudes was like they in a brawl. All of that nonsense. All of that spoke. They wanted all that spoke. I give him a little more respect. I mean, I rather see that, but if he's gonna do the same thing he did to Manny before, you know, all he did to Manny was run and hold. Watch that fight again. Every time Manny Pacquiao was unloading punches on Floyd, all Floyd does is this. Yo, come on, dog. Let me get you a hug, man. You doing too much punches. I gotta hug you. And the referees don't take no points off. They don't sit there and say, hey, Floyd, stop hugging. Floyd, stop hugging. All this guy Floyd was doing was hugging. He'd do one punch, then hug. One punch, hug. And whenever Manny was in the flurry, you know.
Because he doesn't have a time frame. If you would only read the success of
So yeah. Man, I don't know if Chuck's scared of Braun, but he definitely don't talk bad about him that much no more. I mean, you could make a case. You could definitely make a case. Watch that fight again. Watch the fight. You know, really watch the fight, and tell me if you think Floyd won that fight in convincing fashion. You'd be hard pressed. You'd be hard pressed. A lot of his fights, he didn't win in convincing fashion. You know, you got these judges just picking. Oh, Floyd's a technical boxer. He's a defensive boxer. So if it goes 12 rounds and you don't knock him out, that means Floyd won. Nope. It's just ridiculous, man. Watch that fight with Manny. Floyd was giving this dude this Floyd was hugging Manny Pacquiao like he was having a camp out or something. Like, man, he was Manny's biggest idol. Dude was actually hugging the guy a lot. I'm really disappointed in his performance against Manny Pacquiao. You know, I think they need to do that again. Man, it's very suspect with him with the judges, because I remember that there was a lady judge in the Canelo fight, and that judge, that judge said Canelo won. That's how it became a split decision. She never judged a Floyd Mayweather fight ever again after that fight. 78 to 70. I'm 74 to 78. Close game still. Dallas Mavericks is up. You know, that's all facts. You know, that judge with the black the black glove on his hand all the time, that tall black guy, he always refereeing Floyd's fights. Look at a lot of Floyd's fights, you see that guy in there. You know, he's always the referee for the most time. You know, Floyd picks his judges, he picks the referees, he picks his opponents. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of influence. And of course, if you could pick your opponent, you're going to pick a guy that you know you could beat. You know, you ain't going to pick the next contender, the next guy that really deserves a shot, because he may rock your bells. What kind of pass is that? I don't know, man. Kyrie just ain't a true point guard. He's more of a scorer. But here come the Nets, 76 to 78. And tie ball game, 78 to 78. Yeah, I mean, that's why. That's why. Floyd is always going to be making that dough. And he has big spending habits. He buys like what? How many cars Floyd got? Like 50? You know? Yeah. All those skyscrapers in NYC, Vegas. He got some real estate in Los Angeles. You know? He got a lot of bills, man. More money, more problems. He got a lot of mouths to feed. He feeds half his whole entourage. Okay, all those people that be slurping Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to my man Ohio. Yeah. You know, if you down with the money team, you used to Floyd giving you a bunch of gifts. You know, you have people say, man, I'm down with the money team. Floyd bought me a car. Floyd showed up to my house with like thousands of dollars, just gave me money. You know, of course, people going to be rocking with him. You know, he only got all his friends are people that just want his money. He just got a bunch of yes men for money. That's all. He ain't got no true friends. All he got is just dudes around him for money. You know, he lives a very shallow life, man. I wouldn't want to live that lifestyle. You know, I wouldn't want fake friends around me, but that's just me. Off the court, you don't know where he is. You know? Oh, that's a good fight. Tyson or Ali? I'm going with Ali because Ali was a better boxer on his foot. Mike Tyson was a in the pocket boxer. Okay, if Mike Tyson can't knock you out in a certain amount of rounds, he loses stamina. He gets tired fast. So Mike Tyson's like a raging pit bull. But once that raging pit bull gets tired, he can't do much. Muhammad Ali had more stamina. So he'll go the distance more. 82 to 78 is your score. $82 to $78. $37 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got one more quarter to go. All right. We just covering the second half of this game. It's a pretty good game. Look like Dallas Mavericks could close out and get a win. You know? Man, that's playing with fire, Octavius. You know, LeBron's not getting any younger. So I got Ali winning in a prime fight against Mike Tyson. You know. What's up?
Yo.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, what up, man? Yo, I tried to tell him. I said, do
What's
not bring
up?
that man back so early, right?
Yep.
I said he's gonna get injured again, then it's over.
Word. Hey, yo, since I got you here, AK, he don't believe that you was a good basketball player.
Oh man.
He heard the last podcast when you talking about your basketball skills, and he's calling bluff on it. I guess he don't believe you. You know.
Wow. I mean, you know, a lot of guys ain't gonna believe.
Word.
That's why my IQ is so high now when it comes to the game of basketball. Because not only I used to watch, I lived this shit, bro. I know from experience.
Word. 83 to 82. Nets up by 1 point. Nets look like a very flawed basketball team.
Think about it. Prince used a play ball.
Yep.
So like a lot of shit I would say and talk about, you could tell that, like, you feel me, bro? Like you could tell that nigga play ball for real, like on a high level before.
Yeah,
Right
no
or wrong,
question.
because
No question. You know, I always believe, I always recognize game when I see it, because you always was the first person. I remember a couple while ago you was talking about, you got the proof, you got the videos, you got all of it. So, you could back up what you say, So, without a question. I mean, I guess, I don't know, man. Some people just don't believe certain people when they talk about playing basketball. They always think everybody be bluffing all the time.
man, I'm washed up now, but
Word. Hey, man. we all get that time, man. I mean, it is what it is. I don't even play ball like I used to. But yeah, we're coming on next, right?
what?
Lakers, Clippers, brother.
Oh yeah, LeBron not playing.
Nah, he not playing. AD will be playing, bro.
Yeah, I ain't really interested in this game, really.
Word. You know who's gonna be looking for you though, right?
Oh yeah, I trust me, man. I ain't worried about these playing.
Because he was in the comment section earlier talking about it. You know,
It's an ain't be worried about the Lakers.
word, man. But hey, man, I look at it like this: take it as like a form of respect, man. Even
Yeah,
though
I know you'll never see me complaining.
word, even though he calling you out, I mean, the fact that he is doing it just goes to show you that he respects your opinion.
Yeah, because otherwise,
Yeah. So
facts.
word.
You right.
But yeah, man,
You know
yo,
what it is. Yo,
Kyrie,
today,
Kyrie Irving got fined again, man. They keep hitting Kyrie Irving with these toilet tissue fines. If we really want to hurt him, take some money out that pocket. See what he do next.
I don't know. Like he the type of cat.
He stay getting fined, man.
Like
I mean,
if they was to do that to try to make an example out of him,
yeah,
he'll fuck around and retire for a year. He go crazy. He crazy like that. You feel me?
yeah, I can see him doing that. Yo, he the same dude that said he didn't want to play with LeBron so bad. He said he was gonna go and opt out and go and get surgery on his legs so he could avoid playing with LeBron.
Yeah. How? Get surgery on what? He's injured?
Yeah, he was like he required it was an option for him to get surgery. He didn't have to, it was an optional. But he said he'd rather just take that surgery and be out the whole season than rather play with LeBron. That was his way of getting at the organization, like trading, because he went up to the front office. And at first they didn't want to trade him.
Yo.
So
I mean,
that
I
was
understand. Listen.
he made that threat just to leave LeBron.
Listen, I mean, I understand because it's like a lot of players over the years have busted their ass and played hard.
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron get all the credit. Like fucking D Wade.
Yeah.
They threw D Wade under the bus all the fucking years.
Oh yeah.
And D Wade was holding LeBron down. LeBron
Oh
was
yeah.
playing like a sucker. D
Yeah.
Wade said, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna change my game to help you."
Yeah. No, LeBron would tell you himself. Wade taught him how to win.
But the
He's
media, I mean, but he's not gonna say that in front of the whole world.
yeah, I know that. So yeah.
Like he'll probably say that in like probably the shop or something, but he's not gonna come out like
Yeah.
an NBA press conference. Like Dwayne Wade taught me everything.
Oh no, he ain't gonna say that. But this
He
was
wanted,
what Wade was around. I mean, just giving him props a little bit, but LeBron is not gonna go too overboard with giving you props.
he wanted all the credit.
That's wild, son.
Word.
But man, that's what Kyrie Irving. He wanted to get away from LeBron that bad that he was willing to stay out for the whole season and just opt in for a surgery.
Yo, it was crazy. Yo, like that shit was disrespectful. I mean, one time they asked that man, like a grown ass man, asked a never grown ass man. He said, "Yo, do you look at LeBron James as a father figure?" Kyrie Irving said,
Oh,
"What?"
I remember that.
That shit was
I
disrespectful.
remember that. And Kyrie's answer was like, the only guy I look up to is my pops. I mean, I don't look up to LeBron. That's another grown ass man,
Like, yo, you got to talk about it too.
Word. Yo, they really was trying to son Kyrie.
Yeah,
Man.
bro. Like
He was making this dude look like he was just like a kid or something. That's a grown ass man. And LeBron was even calling him a kid. LeBron was like, yo, I told the kid that, hey, I give him the alpha title if, a couple years from now when I'm done with it. That's the same thing he said to Kawhi Leonard. He called when they had that press conference. He talked to Kawhi Leonard. He said, listen, man, this team will be yours in a couple years. This is after he was already finals MVP. So you hot, you finals MVP, and another guy telling you, hey man, you ain't gonna be the alpha of this team. I give you this team in a couple years.
yeah, but I thought Kawhi set his ass up.
That's wild, man. LeBron savage for those comments though, to say stuff like that. He'd be wild with that, man.
He don't even know. Like he looked dumb.
That's wild to even say something like that, you know.
Yeah, I know. Look, all that shit done caught up with him. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that just don't want to play with him right now, you know. Because if he had his way, the Lakers would have been a big three by now. You know, they had opportunities to get Chris Paul, that failed. You know,
hold on, P, hold on.
uh, 90 to 88, 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn Nets is up by 2. You know, it's actually LeBron and Kobe's later years are very similar. Kobe broke down in his 16th season. LeBron is starting to probably break down. He lasts 2 more seasons because he's in his 18th season. But you're starting to see the signs now. The fact that he has an ankle injury and it can't get right, he's in and out the lineup for an ankle injury. I mean, some of that got to be age, you know, because normally you would think a guy would be able to come back from injury like that. Oh, Rafa, man, Jason Statham. Yo, man, Jason Statham make the same type of movies. This dude can never go without making a different movie. It's always an action movie with this guy, you know. So shout out to Jason Statham, though, man. He can give you a collection of his movies. They're all the same style movies, you know. He's Steph. Are you saying he's Steph because he's old? I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say that. He ain't trash, brother. You know, he's just getting old. But almost over, though. If the Lakers don't win the championship this season, it's a wrap. Ooh, if Ali and Floyd was in the same prime, they're both somewhat defensive boxers. That'd be a kind of a boring fight. Ali's a little more offensive minded. I'm going with Ali because Floyd is more defense than offense. So Ali with his punching power, he had long arms, so he probably will knock Floyd out. I do think Floyd beats like Roberto Duran. I give you that. But I think he loses to Sugar Ray Leonard. Thomas Hitman Hearns. Ooh, Thomas Hitman Hearns was a beast. I don't know if Floyd could beat him. Marvin Hagler. Oh, man. Look up some of these greats. Marvin Hagler. You know, Thomas Hearns. Hitman. Pernell Whitaker. Floyd versus Pernell Whitaker would be a very boring fight. But Pernell Whitaker was a little more offensive-minded than Floyd, too. And look at Pernell Whitaker's defense. It was a little bit better than Floyd's a little bit because he was in there in the pocket. He was making you miss punches in the pocket, you know? Prime Ali, baby. You know, if Tyson lost to Holyfield, he'll lose to Ali. I don't think Tyson even would beat a guy like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier will knock Mike Tyson out. It'd be a hell of a fight, but Joe Frazier will knock Mike Tyson out. You know, remember Frazier knocked Muhammad Ali. He knocked Muhammad Ali down. Muhammad Ali never, you know, just by this era. Muhammad Ali never knocked down on Joe Frazier. He went to war with that guy, 15 rounds, drilling in Manila. These guys, you know, Muhammad Ali said he felt like he was dead after that fight. You know, like he was close to passing out. The guy couldn't even walk after the fight. No, he had to be carried. Muhammad Ali been to war. But you know what Muhammad Ali said? I must be the greatest. Hit him with the right. I must be the greatest. You know, very charismatic dude, man. But he did Joe Frazier dirty, man. In a time where racism was very heavy, he was sitting there calling Joe Frazier, you know, racist words, calling this dude King Kong and all that stuff. Muhammad Ali didn't care. 92 to 90. Brooklyn Nets up by 2, right? Yo, Zach, what's up with your Nets, man? No, actually, Dallas Mavericks is up by 2. 92 to 90. But what's up with your Nets, Zach? Are you still believing in them or not? Nice move by Kyrie. Ties the ball game. Damn, this kid's shaking. He's shaking the hell out of this Brooklyn Nets defender. Man, that's some dribble. Look at this move by Kyrie. Stops, puts the ball behind his back, and shoots. That's a nice move by Kyrie. Kyrie Irving is a very skilled basketball player. When it comes to offense, the dude got handles and a great skill set to get his own shot off. Oh, okay. So you waiting for Harden to come back? Harden may be a little rusty if he come back, though. He may come back rusty. Rusty Marvin. 92 to 92. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. With 37 minutes in this live. 37 minutes, wow. And it looks like this game ends in 7 minutes. I probably won't even reach the hour time, the hour limit. But I'm going to be back probably for the second quarter of the Laker game. I'll probably come back for the second quarter of the Laker game. The first quarter, I'll probably let slide. Well, actually, I am going to let slide because I got some stuff to do. So, run a tight schedule over here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough to do the whole East. You know. Oh man, you know it, man. I talk all sports, brother. Boxing, basketball, golf, tennis, football are my favorite sports. Then the second tier sports is like baseball for me because I'm a Mets fan, you know. But I follow a lot of sports, man. Sports been a big influence in a lot of my life. So, you know, I've been growing up watching sports, you know. Serena Williams, Michael Jordan, you know, Muhammad Ali. Let's move. For boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Muhammad Ali. My 3 GOATs. Canelo fight is this Saturday against Billy Joe Sanders. Canelo gonna knock that guy out, though. I really believe Canelo gonna knock that guy out. Only hope Sanders got if he tries to do what Mayweather and Laura did, is move around. Canelo don't like guys that run or move around too much. He like to stand toe to toe. 94 to 99. Oh wow. And the Nets are down by 5 points. Well, you ate all of it? Or that's, I mean, I guess you could eat it, yeah. Because I got chicken. I do some chicken with that. You know. Yo, yeah, definitely watch that fight, man. You know, after it's over with, I'm gonna break it down and talk about that fight. But yeah, man, later on I'm gonna talk about Jay-Z too. Jay-Z said he regretted making the song Big Pimpin'. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I think he said that. And I also got a Nas video, all of Nas's classic beefs. Nas versus Tupac, that was a beef. Nas versus Jay-Z. Nas versus Mobb Deep. Nas versus 50 Cent. Nas had a lot of beefs. Nas versus Jim Jones. Nas versus Cameron. Man, Nas had a lot of hip hop beefs. What else beefs Nas? Nas versus Ras Kass. A lot of people don't even know about that. A lot of people don't know Ras Kass was beefing with Nas. That song. Oh man, he made it on the Lost Tapes. Death Threat, Soul on Ice. He's talking about Ras Kass. He's dissing Ras Kass. So Nas called out a lot of people. Yeah. That was kind of corny though. That verse is corny though, Zach. That it don't stand out. It don't take a lot of creativity to make a verse like that. Like 50 Cent is another dude that just don't have the creativity. His rhymes are almost elementary. It's just I pop my gun, I shoot my guy, and blah blah blah. I mean that's all 50 Cent rhymes is. It's just like gangsta elementary raps. It's that elementary rap. I could write a 50 Cent style song. Yeah, that's another whack line. All those lines, both of those lines is whack. I ain't feeling neither one of them. That's too elementary for me, man. He got too many elementary rhymes. This is very simple, very casual, simple rapper style rhymes. It don't really hit. It don't really hit a chord with me. It don't make me be like, oh man, I gotta whine this. The beat make you just want to listen to it. He got good beats. Oh, nice crossover, left to right by Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, 3 minutes to go. Got him. Back him down. Makes it 99-104. Nice move by Kevin Durant, but maybe a little too late. 99-104. Nas versus Tupac beef was over It Was Written. The It Was Written album. When Nas made the song Fake Doug, Fake Love, Fake Doug. That whole verse, Tupac thought that Nas was talking about him, and that's where the beef started. Started from that. I mean, it had a lot of truth telling to it, though. I tell you that much. That Ether song was just like a bomb exploded. Let's put it like that. And Nas's song is way more memorable. Everybody walk around with the term using ether. You would never use the word ether if it wasn't for Nas. You don't go around saying, hey, I'm about to do the takeover on somebody. Nobody even remembers that. You say ether. How many guys in the chat say, oh, I'm about to ether this clown. I'm about to, ether this, ether that. You get that from Nas. So that goes to show you how creative Nas is. He already setting trends even with a diss song. because that's arguably one of the most memorable diss songs of all time. So nobody really remembers Takeover like that. It don't have no classic saying. You said all the times. You said several times, Zach, I'm about to ether these guys. You know, where you get that from? You wasn't using that term until Nas started. Well, Nas did the same thing for the John Blaze song. You know, after he heard Big Pun's verse, he changed his verse. Nas is a very competitive dude. You know, I think the beginning of the Nas verse was great. I think Nas could have ended it off better. The way he closed it left a little. He could have did it a little better with closing the verse. But Jay-Z didn't start out too strong. He ended strong. So they both have good selling points. You know, Jay-Z ended his verse a little more strong. Nas started his verse more strong. So one guy has a better beginning, the other guy has a better ending. That's why I would like to see at least give us 2 more verses. You know, but the more verses Jay-Z would do against Nas, he would just get outplayed though. You know. They should do an album together, but I don't think that'll work. Their styles are just too different. You know, yeah, they're friends now. I mean, they've been friends. That's been over a long time ago. That was hip hop. That wasn't no real beef. It was just everybody want to see who the better rapper is. It's just like seeing. Imagine if Jordan and LeBron was playing in the same era. You mean to tell me you wouldn't want to see that? 99, 104. But based off the evidence that I have, everything leans towards Jordan, Ether, and LeBron James. I don't see no scenario when LeBron James is Ethering Michael Jordan. $99 to 106, Dallas Mavericks is going to win. So yeah. Yo. Oh, what's up, man? I thought you was a troll at 1 minute, man. Because I tell you, I get people pretending to be you guys. So I just took the risk and see if it really was you. Because I normally see you guys in the comment section first. But what's good with you, man? You watching this game?
KD looks sus well, super team.
Man, KD looks suspect, brother. I mean, this Brooklyn Nets team look bad. This is what his 3rd game now, and he's being outplayed. He's been outplayed by Giannis twice. Now he's being outplayed by Luka. Do you think something's wrong? Is he coming off your top 5?
I mean, he's definitely top 5. Well, question whatever happens, whether he wins a championship or not, he's well question top 5. But
no, I'm gonna hit a rebuttal with that. If he don't win a championship this year, I'm taking him off the top 5.
And then
he got to win the championship this year to stay on that top 5. Because if he don't win the championship this year and he gets outplayed the way he's getting outplayed by star after star, the star on the opposite team always seem to be outplaying Kevin Durant right now. I don't know what's going on.
What about Harden and Kyrie?
I mean, they get the same spoke too. They all got to win. You guys playing together, you got to win. You know. You ain't getting no free passes. You can't have all this talent on one team and not win. Because you guys say these guys are superstars, you know?
Yeah, so. But one thing I will say is this: I do hope the Nets win because I need the Mavericks to lose.
Oh, you heard you place a bet?
No, it's because I want the Lakers to fall in the playing game. That's why.
Mm.
I need that week off.
Man, I think the Lakers may be in trouble, man, because they're going to play against the Clippers tonight. They may get smoked against the Clippers tonight. Dallas is going to win right now. There's only 1 minute to go. It's 105 to 101. So the Lakers may actually make that play-in tournament. They may mess around and actually make it. You never know.
But the thing is, like, none of those teams fear me, like, in the playing game, like Golden State, Memphis.
I know,
San
but here's
Antonio.
the thing. It's just one game.
Not. If the Lakers are the 7 to 8 seed, all they gotta do is win one game. But if the 9th and 10th seed has to win 2 games.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
That's not bad. That's not bad. You know. And now, how many games would the Lakers have to lose to be completely out the mix?
2. Well,
Oh,
if they're the 7 and 8 seed.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. You know what? I'm gonna be in the fact that I'm an old school basketball fan. I've been watching basketball since the '80s. I'm gonna jump a leaf here and say I like this playing tournament. I think it makes people have a little more self-awareness. Like, oh, I got to play hard because I don't want to miss the playoffs.
I feel like it should just be for the 8, 9, and 10 seed. I don't know if a 7 seed should be in it.
Yeah, you make sense on that. I think it should be just one position. 1 through 7 should be a lock, and 8, 9, and 10 should do a play-in tournament. At least makes it more entertaining, makes it more competitive a little bit because people keep saying the regular season is this and that. It don't count. This is a little spin on it. I think it helps it.
Yeah, but one thing I will change this. I would you have to at least be 2 games back because let's say the 18 wins 46 games and let's say the 19 wins 40 games. You have to be at least be at 2 games back because if you're that much far ahead like that's you're rewarding mediocrity right there.
Word. Yeah, Zach. Nas do pick some horrible beats sometimes, but you don't listen to a Nas song for a beat, to be honest. You're too hooked on the lyrics, But I will admit he's not the best beat maker all the time, or beat picker. Some guys don't, they just rock. Nas is a lyricist, so he does. You give me the beat, I rock out to it, 108, 102. Huh?
You see that clutched up by Luka?
Yep, I see it. Luka been clutch a lot this year. Wow. Luka getting the job done against 2 All-Stars, and Porzingis is not even playing. They should just trade Porzingis. This guy don't even play basketball. Try your best to trade Porzingis.
I think they might get Giannis in a couple of years if he doesn't do anything in Milwaukee.
Right. Hell yeah. No, Zach, Pac wasn't an average lyricist. He wasn't a lyricist at all. He was a good song maker. Tupac wasn't no lyricist. He just made a lot of important songs, self-awareness songs. Tupac is more of an influential rapper. He's not like a guy that you're going to be like, yo, you see that? You see how creative that was? That was slick. He's not that type of guy. He's more of he talks on important issues and stuff like that. If Pac was still alive today, he would have loved. He would have had a lot of songs about social injustice and all that stuff. Because that's what a lot of his music was. Oh, 110 to 104. Wow. Look like Dallas is going to pull it off, Bistro. So who you got winning this game with the Clippers tonight?
I mean, I wish it'll be the Lakers, but it's obviously going to be the Clippers.
But hey, don't have so much bad. Oh, what's wrong with you?
I mean, THC's not playing, though.
Huh?
THC's out as well.
Yeah, but you got AD playing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You guys give up on the Lakers too fast. Everybody, oh, we're doomed. I mean, hang in there, man. See what happens. But what you think about this Kyrie? Oh, he bounced out. When you come back in, I answer you. I swear to God, man, I got to do something with these live streams, like a format.
Can you swear?
But I got to do something to fix up this format. No, I'm into rap music in general, man. You don't have to be lyrical to be good, but Nas is the perfect MC. He checks off all the boxes. There's only one box that Nas don't check off on, and that's the gangster style hip hop. You know, when you think of Nas, you don't think of a tough guy rap music. You know, he don't talk about guns the same way G Unit do. He don't talk about like, you know, that gangster stuff like the Locks or Gazelda or MOP or Mob D. All right, that's Nas's only thing that he's not perfect in is that hardcore hip hop. You know, that's just not his bag. You know, like hustling on the block, selling them grams, all that type of stuff. No, that that's not Nas style type of rap. You know, that's more like listen to Styles P. That's Styles P. You know, pull out the burner, boom, boom. You know, all of that type of stuff. You know, that's the only box Nas don't check off completely. You know. So did Nas. Nas did an album with what you call it, Bob Marley's cousin. You need to check that out. I keep forgetting about that album. That's a great album too. You know, it's a great conscious rap album. Nas and Damon Marley got good songs on there like "Count Your Blessings" and all that good stuff. I mean, nah, I wouldn't say it was forgettable. I mean, you could say the Linkin Park one was forgettable too. I mean, those aren't those guys' best work. But if you want to do collabos albums, Nas did some too. You know, 112, 104. The Nets about to take another L. So when it comes to storytelling, Nas checks the box. Lyrical, check the box. Creativity, check the box. Flow, check the box. Delivery, check the box. He checks the box on a lot of stuff. Hardcore, he may get an X on that. That's the only thing he don't check the box on. That's it. That's it. I mean, I gotta get those numbers up though. You know, I get those numbers up on the day. It is a hip hop channel, and a lot of people that sub to that channel, they sub to that channel with the notion that it's going to be a sports channel. So I'm pretty much getting a music crowd in there, and we're doing pretty good. You know, I try not to get too much of the music crowd in there, man. I don't want all this to be about music. You know, I mean, be about sports. That channel I want to be like. I go on live on that channel. I want it to be pure hip hop. No mentioning of Jordan, no mentioning of LeBron. You know, you leave the sports here. You know, there's no point of having a hip hop live stream if all we're going to talk about is sports. You know, can't have it backwards. Kyrie with the three, but way too late. The Nets going to lose 3 in a row. So the Nets lose 3 games in a row. But I'm about to be out of here, man. I'm gonna be back for the Lakers versus the Clippers, probably about in between the second quarter. But I'm about to get out of here right now. It's 112 to 107, and the Dallas Mavericks pull it off. They get that W. Yep, I'll be on live for the Lakers game, probably by second quarter. You know, I got to do some stuff right now, so I'll be right back. Peace.